I mean, this comes to the nub of it, doesn't it? I mean, the guidance is already there, so there should be all the clarity that we're looking for. What we're talking about here is putting it on a statutory footing. And we've seen with previous pieces of legislation that sometimes if you put something on a statutory footing, there is mission creep, there is over-caution. People go further to prove the point in order to make sure that they are covered and that they're not flouting the legislation. Is there not a danger here that we're actually going to make people much more cautious at critical moments when actually intervention is required because of that fear, and therefore you get mission creep? So it's not the actual recording, it's not what the guidance says about what's appropriate in terms of restraint, it's that extra caution that comes from it that actually might endanger children.
So I think this is an important point, and I understand the point. I actually think the current situation makes that worse. I think that having non-statutory guidance that I think doesn't have the precision that we might want, might not have the clarity, actually creates the ambiguity that leads to that situation. I think by having this on a statutory basis, requiring that clarity, requiring that engagement around definitions and indeed recording, I think will better promote a point where we actually have, I think, clearer definitions about what we actually mean by restraint and the appropriate responses. And critically, I think this is also why there's the training element. If this was just a bill putting this on a statutory footing without the other elements to it, particularly without the training elements, I might agree. But I think the key point here is that we're not just seeking to provide a document. This is also about actually providing clarity around training and practice itself.
Just for clarity, as Mr Johnson knows, I've been a supporter of the bill, but I think it's important to ask difficult questions. So
I would expect nothing less of Mr Rennie.